Hello everyone, it's Pirenko from Team Forest. This video is about creating portfolio pages and adding portfolio feeds to pages using the Pulse theme. So from your dashboard, let's start and create a portfolio page. So go to Pages, Add New, and give your page a title. And the important thing here is on the right side, select the option to be the portfolio page. And when you do this, the only thing that you'll see different here on the screen is that different options will appear under the page content. And these options start by the general layout, which is how the thumbnails of the portfolio thumbnails will appear. And if you want to see the different options that you have in terms of thumbnails shape, you can see it here on the main demo on all these portfolio pages. For instance, this is the multi-width layout, which has thumbnails with different width. Then you have here a masonry layout where the images are relative proportions are respected, and you also have here with squares with titles under and opening a lightbox. So in terms of grid and how the thumbnails are displayed, you have all these options here, and then you can, with these options under, you can combine all these features that you see here, and we'll go through that in just one minute. So for now, you can publish your page, and as you can see on these pages here, I have a specific header and with a title here. So what we are going to do is we are going to add a row to our page content, and on this row I'll quickly just say that this row will have a background, and it's going to be an image, and I'm going to select just a random image here. And just for this demo, this is not the most important thing, so I'll just quickly say that this row will have 500 pixels of height, okay? And I'm not going to add any text or anything, because it's not the purpose of this video. Sorry. Let's see how our page is looking. So at this moment we have here our row with no text, and we have here our portfolio feed under with the images being squares. Sorry, with grid without cropping the images. In this case, the images, they all have the same size, so they look like these rectangulars. Then we have here this option, which is limit the content width, and as you can see here, we have a white bar here on the left and on the right. This is because we are saying that we want to limit our portfolio page, the thumbnail area, to the content width. But in this case, I removed it, and as you can see, it will go and occupy the whole screen. Then you can set up the number of columns. You can also set up the number of posts that are loaded on each event. You can also select here which skills, which work as the portfolio categories, which skills will be displayed here. So if you have 10 skills and you only want to show 2 or 3 here, you can select this option, and only certain portfolio items will be shown. And using this option here, you can create unlimited portfolios, because you can have multiple portfolio pages, each one of them showing 1 or more skills. You also have here the option to show the skills filter above the thumbnails. I'm going to select it, and we are going to try it in just one moment. You can also decide about the feature alignment. Let's just for test, let's just add a margin to the thumbnails, and let's check at this moment if we have our filter and we have our thumbnail margin. Okay, here we go. And by the way, the filter at this moment is very close to the page content, so you just can come here to the page content and say that you want to have a margin after your row, and in this case, let's say we want 54 pixels. So we are saying that after this row we should have a margin, and this will give some space for our filter. So this is how you implement this extra space here. Thumbnails margin. Then you have here also the option to show multicolored thumbnails on rollover. This is optional, and it depends on each one of the portfolio entries color. You can turn it off if you want. Then you can decide here what happens when you click on a thumbnail, and this is where you can select if you want to show the project with that overlay, with that effect that pops up, or open a lightbox just showing the image, or open the project on a different page, or simply don't do nothing if you just want to show a grid with images. And you also have here the option to show the project information if you want to show it on rollover, or under the thumbnail, and also if you want to show the title and skills, or the title only. You can also change that here. And you can also set up a specific color for this divider line that you are seeing here between the title and the skills. You can make it, well, let's try white, for instance. And you also have this option under here, which is show the page title. And in this case, the page title will be shown here above the filter. But I don't think it's necessary in this case. Let's just update and see our line here changing to white, our divider. So here it is, it's white now. Okay, so this is how you create portfolio pages. I just want to quickly show you that as you can see on the demo, we have pages where we have a portfolio feed. We have some content before, then a portfolio feed, and then some content after. And in that case, instead of adding or creating a specific portfolio page, what we are doing is we are adding the portfolio elements within the page content, or in the middle of the page. And we can see that, for instance, here on this demo, I think on the business demo, if you go here to the Visual Composer page, you'll see all the content here, the columns and the text, everything is here. And on a certain part, you will see that you have here this element called latest portfolio. So you can once again add this to any page or to any part of the page, and the options that you have for the latest portfolio element are basically the options that you have for the portfolio page. So you can select the thumbnail shape, the columns number, items number. You can also select if you want to show or not the load more button. Once again, the filter to show only certain skills. Show the filter, yes or no. What happens when you click on the thumbnails? Thumbnails margin, multicolored thumbs, show project information, title and skills divider. So all those options that you have on the other page, you also have it here on the latest portfolio page element. And this is how you add portfolio sections to pages. You can add it anywhere. It's just a matter of selecting here, and within the elements that are available to add to a page, you have here the latest portfolio element. In terms of portfolio feeds and pages, that's all. Thank you very much for watching.